Good Wednesday morning, folks. Welcome back to Motoramblings. I'm Patrick. Today I'm going to be riding Big Red, and we are off on day 3 of our adventure. Hang on for all that. We're going to head out of here. We're going to head over in the general direction of Tazewell, Virginia. Maybe try to ride the back of the Dragon, and maybe from there ride the Snake on our way home on Thursday. Beautiful campground out here. We had a great night, although it absolutely poured on us for several hours, so everybody's trying to get their wet gear put away. Tried to dry it out as much as we could before we left. But Dave, what's the name of this campground?
Kentucky Natural Bridge State Park Resort. Middle Fork Campground.
Man, you're good.
I looked it up so many times. On the internet that it's embellished.
Well, you didn't ask me because I have no idea.
I knew it was some state park resort or something. All right, question for you.
Yes, sir.
You have a job today.
Okay.
What is it?
To try to find us a route east.
East.
Yep.
You're
Towards Tazewell.
You're going to lead us on some route to Tazewell, Virginia. And we are going to hopefully
Make it.
make it, yes. That would be a good thing. And hopefully we can get the back of the Dragon done before we set up camp for the night.
Right.
And so we will be following Chris most of the time today.
Yeah.
So how's it been so far?
It's been great. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I said scenery is amazing. I've never been to Kentucky, so this is beautiful country.
Yeah, I've never stayed in Kentucky. I think I went through it a couple of times, and I took Lisa up to the Cumberland Gap overlook thing that we did. So I've been here, but the first time I've stayed here. So this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring the family back.
Yes.
Great. As
Yep.
far as a state campground, this is probably by far one of the best I've been to.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Yeah. I'd love to get Lisa up here. Maybe we can even bring the little man. That'd be fun.
Very nice.
Excellent. Well, we will see you on the road.
All right, sir.
And Dave's almost packed up and ready to go. You've been doing most of the leading to this point. How's it going to feel to just be a follower today?
I'm going to enjoy it. Watch the scenery, not look at my GPS.
Yep. Yep. Just sit back and relax.
Sit back and relax.
Very nice. All right. We'll be back. All right, folks. Well, as you saw from that intro, we are heading off toward Tazewell, Virginia. Chris is leading the pack, followed by Dave, who is actually on the intercom at the moment. He can say hi, but otherwise, he's letting me do my thing.
Hello, everybody.
We are on Kentucky 7 right now. Chris worked on his Google Maps to try to route us some curvy roads. We did have a little rough ride at the beginning in the sense that it wasn't a curvy road, it was a highway that's under construction. But there was no way to really know that when we were looking at Google Maps. But now we should be riding on a whole bunch of really cool twisty roads as we work our way over toward Tazewell, Virginia, and across the back of the Dragon down to the Hungry Mother State Park. So hang out with us today. I think it's going to be a fun day. All right, y'all, we are back. We are on 609 at the moment. We just got off of 460. We are in Virginia now, and we are climbing this mountain. We are working our way over to 83 and then back to 80, all in an effort to get over toward Tazewell and Marion, the back of the Dragon, Hungry Mother State Park, and all that fun stuff that's going to be at the end of the day. I wanted to pop in here for a second because the road, of course, is pretty awesome. We're loving this back road riding. But I did want to say that we're on 460, and 460 is like, they're building it into a major thoroughfare. It's basically a highway at this point. But it has some serious elevation, and the views were amazing. So it may not have been this twisty, fun road that you see riding through and the GPS looking at it, but oh my goodness, it was a great view. It was absolutely worth riding that road. And then we get down here and we get to do this. I think I'll go play catch up a little bit. Turning cameras on and off, I kind of backed off a bit. Get up here and watch Dave get through a corner or two with Chris ahead of him. I gotta tell you guys, we have had such a great few days so far, and it's not over. Hopefully, like I said, today I'll get some more video of some more really cool roads, some nice riding. And then tomorrow we'll be heading home, and hopefully I'll get you some more good stuff then too. But yeah, this is just a sample. This is like I said, 609. I'm sorry, it's 609 and 80, and we're gonna turn on to 83 shortly. Apparently we're still a couple hours away from Tazewell, Virginia, and then of course we're gonna go from there to Hungry Mother State Park, see if we can't camp there for the night. The thing about this trip, we didn't go very far from home. Yeah, we've taken a long time to get to the different spaces that we've stopped, but if we were to make a direct ride, say I was going to put Lisa in the car and we were going to ride up to Red River Gorge, it wouldn't take very long at all. But we decided we were going to do all these back roads and try to find fun new roads that we hadn't ridden before. And even though we never got that far from home, it's been a great time. We're seeing places, we're seeing roads, we're seeing rock formations on the side of the road. We are seeing stuff that we just don't normally see. And we didn't have to go all the way across the country to do it. It's fantastic. Find a site near home that you really haven't seen before, go check it out. But make sure you take some of the scenic roads to get there. This has been fantastic. Alright, I think I've said that a lot to this point. And again, I don't want to bore you with 2-hour-long videos for every single day of the trip. And we still have a lot more ahead of us today. It's only 20 minutes of 2. We haven't had lunch. So I'm sure we will stop for lunch before we get up to Tazewell. And before we get to Hungry Mother. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna have some fun on this road. Talk to you soon. Alright guys, so we just stopped at one of the little overlooks, one of the newer overlooks on the back of the Dragon here. Let some cars go by, let some cars get ahead of us. We put Dave in front because he is just as smooth as can be. Let them run the road at their pace for a little bit instead of at my pace, because I do feel like I was slowing them down. They got all that ground clearance on those bikes that I don't have. Just like that. And again, Chris is riding the Pan America. And Dave up ahead is on a 2016 BMW 1200. I think it's a GS. I saw dirt in the road there. I'll try to get up on Chris a little bit. I don't want to intimidate him or anything, but get up on him so I can maybe get him recorded going through a corner or two. Yeah, Chris is handling that bike unbelievable. That's a big bike. and he takes it off pavement. Does fantastic when I've been with him. And of course, Dave up there is just as smooth as can be. As Boots and Jeans riders would say, fast is smooth, smooth is fast. What I aspire to be. Fast and smooth. As you can kind of see from the GPS, we're not done. Back of the Dragons, 32 miles between Tazewell and Marion. And we're stopping up there at Hungry Mother, so it's not going to be quite the 32 miles. Hungry Mother State Park. Hoping that we're going to be able to go in there and find a tent site and camp for the night. I had a chunk of pizza at the Back of the Dragon store. Chris had a couple of corn dogs earlier. So not sure exactly how we're going to do the whole eating thing for the night. But we're going to come up with a plan. Marion is not too far from Hungry Mother State Park. So if we can camp there, we can run into town, pick up something to either cook at the campground or go find a restaurant. Ooh, that truck up there is burning up his brakes. Alright folks, well I just wanted to give you a little bit of these two guys riding on this road. We're pretty much done with the twisties and we're almost to the Hungry Mother, where we're going to gather up and figure out what to do, how to get a campsite. I'll talk to y'all later. Alright y'all, it is the end of Wednesday. We had, for some reason, what felt like a really long day. It was a great day. We did some fantastic riding, and we finished it up with coming across the Back of the Dragon. Now the guys are trying to get a fire going. All right, Chris, what did you think of the day?
Well, as I said yesterday, I thought that you couldn't be outdone, but you definitely outdid yourself today.
In a bad way, I think.
It still never ceases to amaze me that you keep coming up with better and better routes. So, very thankful. I appreciate that.
Well, I thank you for the kind words, but I think we did it together.
Yeah.
We came up with this route, and you led us for most of it.
Yeah. Definitely a challenge.
Leading is not fun. Even when you know the roads really well, it's not fun. But when you don't know them, you're just constantly afraid you're going to make U-turns. You think everybody's going to be bummed out, which we weren't. Not at all.
That's the biggest stressor for me, is just worrying about the rest of the group is thinking. But
yeah, what are they thinking? What do they want to do?
Going fast enough or not? Or too fast? Or
yep. Yeah, when I was leading across the Back of the Dragon, I was like, okay, this is going to be good. You guys are right on me. I'm like, I got to get out of their way.
Oh, yeah, no.
And so, and Dave, your thoughts on the day?
Oh, it's great. We got up and down elevation changes. We got switchbacks. We had everything you could want in a ride.
Yep. Yeah,
it was a wonderful ride all day. We got to end it with a super challenging section. It was awesome.
It was fun.
Good job.
It was fun. And so, as I said, we're all pretty tired. I don't know if it's not sleeping all that great in the tents, all the riding and all the twisty technical riding, but we've all made comments that we're pretty beat today.
I got a nap in.
You got a nap in. Yes. And Chris has photographic proof.
I'll tell you what, that 5-minute nap was like heaven.
Oh, I bet. I'm really wishing I had taken one because I'm feeling it right now. I think I might sleep really well tonight. Speaking of sleep, kind of odd. Didn't expect that in the campground, but hey, I guess it'll work. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone will stay well, stay safe. Most of all, stay happy, y'all. Motoramblings and the rest of us out. See ya.